Okay, let's talk about making space with width. When I talk about making space, I'm talking about making room for all the tracks. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take some of the tracks that are more in the center-ish, and we're going to push them to the sides and get them the hell out of the way of the center so we can leave that for the drums or vocals or whatever we decide to put there. Okay, so let's listen to our track here. You rockers are going to love this. That is sarcasm. Here we go. Oh, wait, we got to have the vocal in there. It won't be the same. Here we go. Okay, so we have a few problems here. I'm going to go ahead and mute the vocals, and I'm sure some of you are going, yes, please do. I hate T-Pain, they say. I've grown to stand it. Leave me alone. Okay, at least see a place for it. Now, let's listen to this track here. Okay, what you're hearing is a strange loop phenomenon. Ignore that weirdness. That main rhythm, I'm calling it rhythm, synth track here, playing the chords, it sounds to me like it's got some phlegm in it, like 200 or whatever it may be, maybe 3. Listen to that. And that doesn't sound terrible by itself, but me knowing what I have to do normally on any of these kind of tracks here, that's probably a little bit too smooth sounding, too neck pickup-y, call it what you want. Just a hair stuffy, I think is the stupidest word I can think of. And so what I'm going to do, and I've actually already done it, is I played around with Ozone's imager. And what it does is it has a multi-band imager, which means we can bust up the bands that we want to stereo-wise. So instead of just having one knob that says, hey, make this wider, we've got 4, and each of them corresponds to different frequencies. So let's see here. What we got? 50%. Watch or take a listen how this changes. Hang on. Without. And with. Pretty big deal. Not a crazy thing, but definitely significant. And by different bands seem to require different amounts. And you also notice that I've got the lows here. Anything under 300 hertz is minus 100%. In other words, that's mono now. We don't have any use for that being in the stereo channel, so I don't want that there. Okay, and that's more of another topic, but I figured I'd throw that in there. So let's listen to that in context. Before. And after. Not too bad. It's starting to come together. What I'm noticing is with the vocal in there, especially, it was almost like the synth was kind of invisible, like for lack of a better word. I was losing it a little bit. And this kind of music isn't exactly the same as rock music, where the guitars always have to be there, but they kind of do. I kind of wanted that big Super Saw aura in there. So I want to turn the vocals back on. Now, I don't like pushing this particular plugin too hard. When you start mangling with this kind of width, you can have trouble. But I also got another little track, a little secret here, a little plug-in, and it's T-Rax. And it looks like a vintage compressor based on the GUI, but and it is, and I'm compressing too, just because I almost always do. I like that. But it also has a stereo enhancement, which I just turned all the way the hell up. Why not? Now let's listen to this whole thing. I'm going to turn it off. We'll do half on, half off. Let's see here. I'll kick it in right there on the second bar. Okay, right there for me, it was like, yes! Because the synths are there. And they're not crazy there. They're not overbearing. This is still a pop song with the vocals, way out in front. But the synths kind of got, you can hear the drugs in it. It feels like you're going to rave more. I don't know, something. But it came to life because of that width. And without that, when it was small, everything was just cluttered up. And this kind of concept will work with any stereo type source, particularly if it has low end in it. When you start getting this low end stuffiness on anything that should be wide, it almost never works. So by using these kind of stereo enhancers and play around, I mean, I'm using the iZotope and I'm using the T-Rex thing here, and I happen to like this combination a lot, actually. And I recommend you try both of them if you can, or look around for free ones, or even use the ones in your stock DAW. But definitely play around with yanking stuff that isn't on the outside. Get it out there so we can get it out of the middle. All right, guys. Thanks. Bye.